Hey everybody, in our last video, we talked about what you could find in Lee County, Bonita Springs, Fort Myers, Cape Coral, under 500,000, and it was pretty well received. So this time I wanted to talk about Naples or Collier County, right? We have a couple different locations within Collier County, and I'm going to do the same thing where I'm just going to point out 4 or 5 recently sold homes in and around Collier County under 500,000, and to put it into a geographic perspective, I'm going to give a proximity to the beach, which is obviously a pretty important factor when considering moving here to Southwest Florida. This first property just sold beginning of May, listed at $500K, and it sold in 7 days for $25,000 less at $475,000. A 3-2 built in 1993. Property needs to be completely updated inside. But here's the thing, 3.5 miles to the beach. So right in the heart of Naples, 5 minutes, your toes are in the sand and enjoying a beach day. $475,000. So the second one that I want to talk about just sold here on May 7th. It's a little bit further away from the Gulf of America. Listed at $495, sold in 12 days for $462. So again, about 30 grand less than the asking price. This is a 2,100 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2-bath home built in 1990. Again, this was unfurnished, 6-7 miles tops to the beach, so 15-20 minute drive right here in the heart of Naples. The next house that I want to talk about is in an area, a rural area of Naples or Collier County called Golden Gate Estates. Those properties at the minimum have 1 acre and could go as high as 2 3/4, 2.75 acres as far as a property. So that is really, really desirable for those folks that are looking for more space. So here's a brand new home, 2025 built, 1,500 square foot, sits on 2.27 acres, listed at $490, sold at $490. That's $327 a square foot under air. Golden Gate Estates is a large area. This particular property, 19 miles to the beach, 30-minute drive, again, and you're at the Gulf of America. The fourth one on the list is a popular area here in Collier County called Ave Maria. Ave Maria, 20 years ago when it started, was basically out in the middle of nowhere in Collier County, and it's home to, I believe, the largest Catholic university, of course, called Ave Maria. But there's a really great amount of value out there. So here's a brand new construction home, just sold on the 22nd of May, listed at $515, sold at $490. But listen to all that it has. 2,300 square foot, 3-bedroom and a den, 3 full baths. Again, built in 2026, and it sold for $213 a square foot. That's a lot of house for $490,000. Ave Maria is 35 to 40 miles to the beach. So you're looking at probably a 50 to 60 minute drive with traffic to get to the beach. So obviously you get a great value there, but you're a little bit further off the beaten path, the beach and things that Naples proper has to offer. The last property that I want to talk about is located in Marco Island, Florida. That is a very, very popular destination for folks. A couple things that I found interesting here. In the last 6 months, there have only been 3 homes that have sold under 500,000, right? It's a pretty expensive area. And really this is the one and only home in the last 60 days that sold. I say under 500,000, but this is interesting as well. It was listed at $499, and in one day it got bid up $25,000 over asking to $525. Now this house is 1978 original inside, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, just under 1,500 square foot. So came on the market at $5. Day one on the market, someone paid $25,000 more for it. They're either going to gut it and flip it, or someone recognized that they could go in there, make it exactly what they want and end up with, I don't know, $750 value when they're all said and done. So again, Marco Island, another popular destination. You don't have a long distance to the beach because you're on the island and there's tons of beach and boating right there in Marco Island. You just have to pay $500,000 for a fixer-upper. I think that covers pretty much all Collier County. If I can be helpful in your purchasing in Collier County, or Lee County for that matter, please keep me in mind. And as always, don't forget, only the sunset covers Southwest Florida better. Have a great day.